It's all good. 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 So good.
So good.
Giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground each and every week. This is So Good. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for joining us. Episode 1112 this week. Giving you lots of upfront and percussive house sounds. Got a lovely one by Angelo Ferreri and Hatiras called Way People. Got Natema reworking The Police with Moonhouse. And a fantastic Latin Afro house track for this week's Soul Good selection. In about 30 minutes, our featured guest of the week, getting slightly progressive and techie, as well as a little bit percussive and driven. His name is Dimas, also known as D-Formation, gives us a massive mix, recently responsible for a track called Music. Before that, New Dawn alongside DJ Chas, Touching One, The Awakening. Looking forward to that mix, a massive mix courtesy of Dimas D-Formation. Got the F mix coming your way, huge tracks by DJ Fronter in there, and Boris being, and then the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York Minute, featuring a selection of his favourite tracks of the week. But to start us off, got a lovely one by John Jr., Rawanne and Modoi called Supergirl. Got Clavi Binos featuring Ivy Lesson, teaming up with Xolani Mcebisi called Ngonyama, the DSF remix. Got John Julius Knight with Alkebulan dub, and Corrado Alunni with Turn the Boogie. This is So Good.
Check it out. It's so good.
On the way, but I'm a supergirl. Supergirls don't cry. Then she'd say, it's alright. I got home late last night, but I'm a supergirl. Supergirls just fly. You can tell by the way she walks that she's smart.
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood. House music is a soul thing. This is Bill Fragos in the
just
mix
taking a walk.
on
It was a beautiful
SoulGood.
Way people. 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 Way people.
Let's see what we got.
Now, cockroach, let's run that shit down from the top again.
I told you everything I know already.
I want to hear it again.
I heard rumors that there's a shipment coming in. From what I understand, it's a big one.
How do you know?
The message came down from our connections.
That's why you were hanging around high school, huh?
No! I was just taking a walk. It was a beautiful day.
Way people. 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 Way people.
I'll house you on SoulGood.
Reworking the Police with some nice percussive beats. The latest track by Natema. It's called Moonhouse. You are checking out SoulGood. I'm your host Bill Fragos. Before that, tough beats courtesy of Angelo Ferreri and Hatiras called Way People. And a lovely one by Roger Da Silva called One More Time. If you'd like to know what tracks we're playing here at SoulGood, soulgood.com. Our set lists are available. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. There you can hit us up with any DMs, any comments as well. It's time for this week's SoulGood selection, getting very Latin house with this one. It's called Salsa, and it's by some fantastic producers, Mijangos and Sevilla.
SoulGood selection. SoulGood selection.
Fantastic beats this week for this week's SoulGood selection, courtesy of Mijangos teaming up with Sevilla, and it's called Salsa. Do keep it locked. Getting a little bit after hours and twisted during our F mix in about 60 minutes. Tracks by Mëstiza and Tayllor, as well as a track by DJ Fronter. I got the final 15 with Exacta chatting with him for the New York Minute. But up next, over the years, he's given us tracks including Gain of Function, Aman, Darwin, Sonda, In Your Mind, November Rain, Get Into It. Techie sounds, progressive sounds, sometimes a bit percussive as well. His name is Dimas, also known as D-Formation, is our featured guest up next on SoulGood.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Susan Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is David Penn, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is Hector Romero from Def Mix Soul Recordings, New York City, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Sandy Rivera from Kings of Tomorrow, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Eddie Amador, and you're listening to SoulGood.
Hi, this is Roger Sanchez, and right now you are checking out SoulGood. This is Jerome Sydenham, you're listening to SoulGood. Keep on listening to SoulGood, because it's so good.
SoulGood sounds broadcast around the world. I'm your host Bill Fragos. Thanks for joining us. Episode 1112 this week. If you'd like to download SoulGood because you're listening via one of those radio stations around the world, download SoulGood right now. SoulGood.com, podcast app on Apple, favorite podcast player. Stream us via the Ozcast network. Our featured guest of the week this week is Dimas, also known as D-Formation. Over the years, he's given us so many tracks, very techy, very progressive. Huge one was his remix of La Noche. Since then, he's given us Tech In, Tech On, Jazzing, Bundle, Ain, Walking on the Sky, Traffic Jump. More recently, tracks including New Dawn alongside DJ Chus. And last week we dropped a huge one called Uzek. And right now, this is Dimas D-Formation, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation and you are listening to SoulGood.
garage. Everybody was freaking. People from all over the world. You know, like the way we used to do it. In the Paradise Garage. Everybody was freaking. People from all over the world. Party people, we gotta keep this thing going. You know, like the way we used to do it. Everybody was freaking. People from all over the world. Everybody was freaking. You know, like the way we used to do it.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation and you are listening to SoulGood.
tell you we are the ones
of the week.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation, and you are listening to SoulGood.
He gives us driving sounds, percussive sounds, techie sounds, and progressive as well. His name is Dimas, also known as D-Formation over the years. He's given us tracks including El Peruano, Nurison, Sexy Sheet, This Is House, Tech Healing, Stuck in the Airport, Albuquerque, so many huge tracks. And up next, we continue with more Dimas D-Formation, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood. SoulGood.
Giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground each and every week. This is SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. If you want to download SoulGood, soulgood.com, podcast app on Apple, and your favorite podcast player, just search for SoulGood. Our featured guest of the week this week, Dimas D-Formation, techie sounds, progressive sounds, sometimes tribal as well. He's given us tracks including Uptown, Dark Space, Miracle, Where It All Shuts Down, Arca Dreams, Soleno, Get Into It. More recently, tracks including The Awakening and Touching One. And right now, we'll continue with Dimas D-Formation, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation, and you are listening to SoulGood.
the latest in house music. This is Soul Good.
This is inside your mind. 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 This is inside your mind.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation and you are listening to SoulGood.
That's
with a brand new edition available for download every single week. This is SoulGood. This is Soul Good's featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Dimas D-Formation, and you are listening to Soul Good.
Driving sounds, techie sounds, progressive sounds, a little bit of drums thrown in there as well. You are checking out our featured guest of the week this week on SoulGood, Dimas D-Formation. Fantastic mix. Thank you so much, Dimas, for being our guest. He's given us a track very recently, Music, alongside Blue Heist. Also alongside DJ Chus, New Dawn, as well as Touching One and The Awakening. Do check him out. Coming your way very shortly on SoulGood. Got the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York meetup. But up next, F-Mix time, we get Twisted and After Hours. We've got tracks by Tayllor, DJ Fronter, and Boris Being. This is SoulGood.
This is Soul Good.
So good.
Giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground for 2 hours each and every week. This is SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for your company. If you'd like to know what we're playing here at SoulGood, check out soulgood.com. Alternatively, our set lists are available at SoulGood Podcast on Instagram. Around this time each and every week, get After Hours and Twisted, percussive and progressive. Kicking off the F-Mix with Tayllor and Mëstiza's brand new track called Marchen. We've got DJ Fronter with Vada Bunda, Boris Being with Fallin for You, Tom Evans, Monochrome, and Bruno Blanc with Play It Twice, the Dilby remix. This is the F-Mix on SoulGood.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for that tribal sound. This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
I'm
place so safe that it became the foundation for what we call house. Your house. House. My house. House. Your house. House. My house. House. Your
This is Exacta, and keep it locked because my final 15 from New York Minute are coming your way.
So let's keep this legacy alive. Let's keep it strong. Just like this spoken word flowing on a house beat song. Yeah. From the storyteller's flow to rhyme sporadic. House music's magic. Always ecstatic. And yeah, it's all night long. House. Your house. House. My house. House. Your house.
From the streets of New York City, this is Soul Good.
Welcome home, yo.
New York, you know I love you.
Work.
New York is the state of mind.
This is the New York Minute with Exacta.
This show is So Good. We're broadcast far and wide all around the world, where we reach all the way to New York City, where we're joined by Exacta. Exacta, what's happening in New York this week?
Another great weekend in New York. Berlin is calling Oliver Koletsky, Philip Young, and Mandy. 3 stages. It's going to be a big one. Gaia, No Maya.
And what tracks do you have for us for this week's Final 15?
More fresh tracks for you, and I'm kicking it off with It's Not Right, the Moja remix. Loving this one. Then we have Told You, the original mix, and closing it out with the Jack Back extended remix of Hey Hey, Dennis Ferrer. This is Exacta on the one and the only Soul Good.
This is Exacta in the mix on Soul Good.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bag.
York City. This is Exacta in the mix on SoulGood.
So plain to see, and I will never let you go, and I will always love you. So I will. If you could only see, your heart belongs to me. I love you so much, I'm yearning for your touch. Come and set me free, forever yours I'll be. Baby, won't you come and take this pain away?
Last night, couldn't even get an answer. Try and let me down.
Why wouldn't you just tell me, baby?
And I'm sitting here with this blank expression.
Don't say that, baby, no, no.
And the way I feel, I wanna curl up like a child.
This is Exacta.
Smooth sounds, sensuous sounds, driven sounds, courtesy of Exacta, our final 15 here at SoulGood, mixed up all the way from New York City. Thank you, Exacta, for that mix. Having a chat with us for the New York Minute. Big thank you also goes out to Dimas D-Formation for being our featured guest of the week a little bit earlier on. If you're listening via radio station around the world, thanks for doing that, and thanks to all those radio stations broadcasting SoulGood. But you can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, podcast app on Apple, your favourite podcast player. Stream us via the Ozcast network. If you'd like to know what tracks we're playing here at SoulGood, our set lists are available online at soulgood.com. This has been episode 1112. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. Hit us up with any comments, any DMs as well. Thanks to all the DJs, the producers, the music labels supplying us with the music each and every week. And of course, a big thank you to you for tuning in and for all your support. Until next time, peace.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for more of Exacta. Thank you for listening to SoulGood.